Hello everyone, welcome back in one more video. And in this video I am going to give you a DSA calendar. This calendar is not a roadmap. This calendar will help you to minimize your the learning part of DSA so that you can start practicing. Because if you watch my some previous videos, so in that particular video I discuss about the personalized preparation, random preparation with like DSA learning and problem solving skills. Both are the different thing, whatever, like, because whatever you learn in DSA doesn't matter. Your practice defined how you become a good problem solver. Are you able to solve the problem in contest or not? Are you solve the problem in interview or not? How you can represent your problem solving in front of the recruiter, in front of the contest, whatever you can say. It's completely, these all the thing completely depends on practice. DSA learning is just kind of the foundation thing, not, it's completely depends on the problem solving. Your problem solving completely depends on your practice. So this calendar will help you to follow the proper path of your DSA learning, because I always focus in following this in building this entire calendar to just minimize the learning part of your DSA, so that we can just put our max of the time only for the practicing, because practice decide all the things of the DSA, or you can say in terms of problem solving. So yeah, let's start a video without wasting a time. And a small like the disclaimer for you why this particular calendar is important. I already discussed this thing in my previous video, but I just explain again. In India, almost 90% student like struggling with the like the consistency, or like the with like the loop of the resources, or you can say learning loop, right? Because like lot of students just try to learn DSA and just spend a lot of time, 6 to 8 months of time, to just completely dedicate for the learning to only solve the 300 to 400 classical, or we can say the pattern based problem, following via any paid resources or kind of any free resources, or you can say any playlist. And this is not a sufficient, or you can say the optimal way to learn DSA, because spending a 6 to 8 months of time only just for learn DSA, it is not a worth it. Just hardly take a 2 month of time. But how can we utilize that particular 2 month of time? You learn via this calendar. This calendar already followed by the 100 student. I personally also follow this same calendar in my DSA preparation time. And those particular student like those follow by the same calendar, that particular student like also just reduce the 6 month of learning time to just 2 month of time, or you can say like 60 to 80% you can easily reduce your learning part of time via following this calendar, using this calendar. And this 60 to 80% time completely utilize in terms of your practicing, in terms of your like problem solving. So this calendar is very important for you if you really want to learn DSA or improve your problem solving in an optimal way. The most important thing, statistical way. So without wasting a time, just move on the calendar and discuss a topic with our time, all the things end to end. So let's move on the calendar. So yeah, this is the calendar in front of you. And if you like see, like clear observe the thing in a proper way, so you can see I just mentioned like three things. The first one is the topic, then like time duration, and also the status and importance. This status you can just adjust, or you can say edit according to your status, what you learn and what you like already learned, completed, right? So you just update it according to you. Important, it means like how much the important, like in terms of not the topic. Importance means in terms of interview, in terms of contest, in terms of the random practice, or you can say random personalized random preparation. Like you can tackle the problem on the any platform. So like this importance decide like how much that particular topic important in terms of the problem solving, right? Now the most important thing, the bandwidth, or you can say like the window, proper window time. So this we can see like discuss one by one. The first thing is array. And one more important thing, this complete calendar is a beginner friendly. I just take a like not a take, just I just add a 4 to 5 days of extra time in every topic in terms of beginner. Because maybe like this calendar, some student was a completely beginner in the field of DSA, so just also like utilize the same calendar. That's why I can always like prepare, or you can say like make sense that particular entire the calendar in terms of beginner, as well as not for those students that already know the basic fundamental of DSA. This complete DSA calendar is also applicable for the completely noob. in terms of DSA. So that's why it has take a 3 to 4 month 4 days of extra in every topic, so that you can also utilize it. Array just take a 10 days. If I talk about the in terms of those students that already know the basic of DSA, basic of array, this hardly take a 3 to 4 days of time, but I take a 10 days. Why? Because that particular maybe student have a beginner, maybe student like no nothing know about the array. That's why I take the max of the time. And one more important thing, these all the days, or you can say time, is the maximum. Don't try to take the out of the time, like that already mentioned here. This is the max of the time. You can utilize it, you can like just minimize the time according to you, but don't try to increase the days that I already mentioned. Don't like cross the limits that I already mentioned here, because this is the max time. If you just learn only learn the any topics via just exclude the time that I already mentioned here, that you can completely follow the wrong path. That's why just try to learn with a limited time that I already here provide. This is the max time to learn the topic, any topic. Array just complete, I just here mention the 10 days. Two pointers and sliding window 5 days, string 5 days, stack and queue 7 days, linked list 7 days, binary search 10 days, bit manipulation 7 days, recursion and backtracking again 7 days, greedy 5 days, heap 5 days, binary trees and binary search trees just take a 1 month, dynamic programming 1 month, graph 1 month, tries 5 days, and design data structure 5 days. If you like observe, you can say carefully, so I just give a 30 days, or you can say like 1 month of the time is kind of the binary tree, binary search, and dynamic programming in graph. So why am I like mentioning the 30 days of time? It's hardly take a 12 to 15 days, or you can say 2 week of time to learn the all the like all the concept of the topics. But why I'm mentioning a 30 days of time? Because these are like graph, trees, and dynamic programming is the one of the most important topic in terms of DSA, and just take a time to understand all the forms, all the parameters, all the patterns, all the derivative approaches. So that's why take a time, and that's why take a 2x time. Like I just here, if 15 days is enough, but I just mention directly 30 days. Why? Because I take a at max time, not kind of minimal. I just take a max time. That's why I mentioned 30 days. You just try to finish your learning with a limited time that I already mentioned here. You can minimize it according to you. If you think like you just complete a DP in like a 20 days, just edit yourself. But 30 days is enough. No, don't try to follow the like cross the limit of 30 days. And this calendar is really helpful for you if you follow that, because I already mentioned this is really game changer for you in terms of the learning part if you follow, because this completely beginner friendly. According to just adjust or revamp the calendar according to your position, according to your status, whatever you want, whatever you learn already in DSA, just you can revamp it. And one more important thing, I already mentioned here the importance, and I discussed the thing like importance in terms of like the contest and practicing the problem on the different platforms and interview perspective, right? And status you can just modify according to you. And already I just cover all the topics, and in below I just take a like put out this some advanced concept. If you want to explore beyond the DSA, beyond the format, beyond the like the patterns, beyond the standard classical problems, then you can also explore it. This is extra for you, not like the recommended key. It's a mandatory, it's a kind of the extra. If you want explore, then you can do. Otherwise this is enough. I already cover all the things in a particular like table. So if you follow this entire calendar according to the time, according to the given window, then you can definitely reduce your learning part of DSA 60 to 80% with like your current situation, and that particular 60 to 80% time to utilize in terms of your problem solving, practicing, so that practice decide, or you can say practice give you the real confidence, real problem solving enhancement, that so that you can utilize in terms of contest, in terms of like interview. So yeah, this is all about today video. And don't like take a kind of the, don't try to forget this kind of approach. If you follow, if you just forget this approach, then I just give you like write on the paper, and just always remember this particular is calendar is the always endless strategy for you. Because if you don't try to follow it, then you can always stuck in the loop of learning and just take a 6 to 8 month of time. And if you follow, then you can just reduce your 6 to 8 month of time with a 2 month of time, and just utilize your remaining time in terms of practice. सो या दिस इज़ ऑल अबाउट टुडे वीडियो, एंड मिलते हैं किसी और वीडियो में, तब तक के लिए कीप लर्निंग एंड ऑल द बेस्ट।